because, again, the man was yummy and so much fun to look at. Okay, stare at and fantasize about. But hey, a girl can't help it. The cursing came to point in the same category because, again, the fantasies only went so far before a girl needed to live them out. And I needed to. Like, really needed to have them come true. You seriously need to sample that and then give me all the details after you're done with him. What if I was never done with him? A sample would never be enough. He's coming this way. The room was spinning a little. My lips were numb. And through it all, I suddenly felt like dancing. Wait, what did she just say? Chloe! My body grew rigid, and I knew my eyes were the size of saucers. It would explain why Stephanie was grinning wider than before, doing her best to hold back her laughter. You having a good time? Remain calm. Who was I kidding? I was an idiot when it came to this guy, which is why I normally kept a distance. Turning around ever so slowly, I did my very best to stay upright. Face planted on the floor at his feet, or worse, puking on him, would be humiliating. Hi, I went for simple. You can do this. I pressed my lips in a tight line and chanted inside my own head, do not puke. Please do not puke. Hi. He chuckled and lifted his beard to his lips. How many of me are there, Chloe? Squinting, I went for a sarcastic eye roll, but truth be told, he was right. I wasn't sure which image before me was actually Landon and which was a figment of my drunken haze. If only it were possible to have a menage a trois with multiple Landons. I sighed, and then it hit me. I meant to only think the words, but alcohol seemed to make me loose-lipped. Stephanie laughed, and Landon arched a brow. Yep, I so said that out loud. Kill me now. Is that so? His deep chuckle felt like a kick to my confidence. What, you don't think you could handle me? Crossing my arms over my chest, I knew without a doubt I was setting myself up for more disappointment. But the problem was, drinking made me say and do things I normally would shy away from. I felt more confident, and that was a dangerous game. I'm not so innocent when you get me behind closed doors, Landon. In fact, I think I just may be more than you know what to do with. I would climb him like a tree, dry humping him along the way, of course. What in the hell was wrong with me? Again, he chuckled, and I wondered if I said that out loud, too. Come on, kid. And there was the verbal kick to my pride. Kid. I think it's time to get you home. Nope. A deep, dark hole in the ground would be good enough. A cave, maybe? One I could live in for the rest of time. Because I planned on hiding there forever, so I never had to face the fact that I was just dismissed by the one guy who had played the leading role in almost all of my dirty dreams over the last few months. How would I ever face him again? Kid. Chapter 1. Chloe. My hands shook as I gripped my arrangement of lilies just a little tighter. A bouquet that matched every other bridesmaid and closely resembled that of Madison's larger one. To my left was Landon in his tux, looking all GQ and mouth-watering, which was the exact root of my nervous energy. It would seem that not only could the man wear jeans and cowboy boots to perfection, but he made a suit look damn good, too. Oh, and there was also the lingering scent of his cologne. That scent that hit you like a freight train, filled you from head to toe, and lingered to ensure you felt its impact for hours after he was gone. In a few seconds, I would be forced to link my arm with his and walk down the aisle in front of all my family and a lot of friends, all while trying not to trip, faint, or maybe even vomit on the guests or my own boots. I would give anything right now if I could just run away and not look back. But I would never do that to Madison. Only for her. Okay, maybe for Grace, too, would I suffer this magnitude of embarrassment. Each of Madison's bridesmaids wore their favorite pair of